Philip Revis. I'm principal here at Oakview Elementary School. It is a pleasure to welcome you to our 5th grade awards day ceremony as we conclude the 23-24 school year. At this time, I would like to bring Jamil Allen to the microphone as he leads us in the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. Will you please stand?
Attention, salute, pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Again, good morning and welcome. It's our pleasure to have you all in the building today, and especially our 5th graders. At the end of each school year, we celebrate, from kindergarten all the way to 5th grade, we celebrate the accomplishments of our students. And at 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade, we gather as a whole grade level because some of the accomplishments, they are certainly noteworthy and ones that we want to recognize in front of a large group of people. Well, 5th grade award ceremony is even just a little different than 3rd and 4th. We always add just something a little extra special to the 5th grade awards day because we want to send our students out with some inspiration. We want to send them off to middle school and not only thinking about their time here at Oakview, but most importantly, thinking about the future. So to do that, we always invite a special speaker to 5th grade awards day. Now, in years past, we have had Oakview alumni, some of whom have attended West Point, have been on full athletic scholarships to local universities, students in the top 10 of their high school graduating class. We have also had not only Oakview alumni who have accomplished many of those things, but most recently, and last year, we had an Oakview alumni, Miss Rachel Schuba, who at the time was Rachel Bromfield. She was a little student here. She's now teaching on the faculty. So it's been our pleasure to bring these people to the microphone. Well, today, I would like to introduce our speaker for the 5th grade awards day. Our speaker today is a retired high school principal from Lancaster High School in Ohio and retired in 2017. He hosted award-winning radio and television shows, coached basketball at Marshall University and 3 different high schools in Ohio. He had over 333 career wins in his coaching experience. Over 20 different Coach of the Year awards, including the State of Ohio Coach of the Year. He was inducted into 5 different Hall of Fame. The Central District of Ohio in 2019, Ohio School Basketball Coaches in 2010, Ohio Capital Conference Hall of Fame in 2017, and the Mid-Ohio Valley, Ohio, West Virginia Hall of Fame in 2018, and the Lancaster High School Wall of Honor in the year 2022. In that same year, 2022, Lancaster High School named their court after today's speaker, and it is now named for him. In his years, he coached and he worked with some of the greatest names in basketball. Legendary coach Dean Smith, all you Tar Heel fans, get ready. Michael Jordan. He also coached the team Reebok in the World 19 and Under Games in Milan, Italy, and he has spoken at different basketball clinics around the world, including Canada, Italy, and the United States. Would you please join me and let's welcome today's 5th grade award speaker, Mr. Jack Greathouse.
Okay, 5th grade, I'm going to see if you're ready. Okay, when I give you that number, 1, give me 1. Not good enough. Give me 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. Go. Are you ready? listen with your eyes and your ears. Okay? I promise, and I know parents, I promise I'm going to keep this very short. I am honored and excited to be here to share this day with you. I've been doing this a little bit just to kind of stay busy. And I said when I retired, I'll never wear a tie again. This is the first time that I've worn a tie. I wore it for you. Wore it for you and you. Because you're worthy. Now let me tell you something. I asked the 5th grade teachers, I said, explain this group. You would not believe the positive comments. The number one word was kind. I can't think of a better word to be described as kind. Because that's just where it's at. They also said you're smart, you're charismatic, which means you have a lot of character. But let me tell you something. If you care, you will go a long way in this life. But let's be honest, 5th grade, you didn't get here by yourself. You deserve the credit, all the positive things here today. It's got a great program for you. But you didn't get here alone. These people sitting out here, parents, grandparents, guardians, and I have witnessed some of the PTA. Matter of fact, I'm glad school's out. I cannot eat again. It's some of your all's fault. But you all deserve so much. Always heard it said, someone said leading cause of blindness in the United States, and glaucoma and all this stuff. A lot of people in this profession all said, no, it's parenthood. But you know what? Here, you care about your kids. God bless you for that. That's awesome. What an exciting time it is for you, and what a great ride it's going to be. I'm not going to begin to tell you that they'll be graduating in 2,157 days. You got plenty of time. Relax. They're going to have fun. And you're going to have fun too. But enjoy it. Parents, enjoy it. It's a great ride. 5th grade. You also have another group here. Several groups. 1, the entire staff. 2, you've got a principal in Dr. Philip Revis. It's truly outstanding. I don't know if you all realize it. I'm in a lot of schools. This dude gets it. He called me. I came back I was 2 weeks in Aruba. He said, and this was earlier because I'd made this commitment. Jack Greathouse, will you do me the honor? How do you say no to that? How do you say no to this man? Because he's good. And I'm going to tell you, parents, don't ever take that for granted. Miss Rollison, the same. The staff here, unbelievable. And the other group, these 5th grade teachers, they're unreal. How much they care. They have passion. They're here 2 hours after school yesterday, 2 or 3 hours, and you know what they're doing? They're discussing what to do today because they want it to be right for you. I would go to them to talk to them. Tell me about so-and-so. And so, yeah, maybe a mistake, but they're really good kid. They care. When you got people who care about you, man, it's great. I know this. In talking with some of you, you said, I'm nervous. I'm nervous about middle school. Chill. Every year, thousands and thousands and thousands of kids leave elementary and they go to middle school. But guess what? Not that many leave Oakview and go to middle school. I saw the group, the packed stage of Oakview graduates last week. This year's high school seniors of the different schools. Trust me, they came in here and they were proud. They went to Oakview. Dr. Revis gets up to address them, and I'm thinking, seniors aren't going to listen to him. They did. Out of respect, out of care, and that's who you are. I was just amazed. So you're going to be fine. And parents, they're going to be fine. They're going to be successful. They're going to have failures. They're going to have things, but you know what? You just stay. You just keep plugging away. The old logger up in the Northwest used to say, you just keep chopping wood. Keep chopping wood. You'll be fine. Now, Dr. Revis mentioned Michael Jordan. I didn't coach Michael Jordan. I spent 22 summers in Chapel Hill working at their basketball. They call it school. They don't call it camp, but it's camp. Many small camps within a big camp. Spent a lot of time with Michael Jordan. Well, let me tell you something. Here's what I took from that. He always talked to kids and he said, don't ever let anyone make excuses for you. You stand up and you make sure that you are accountable. And here's the other thing. He let me and two other coaches into a private workout. Michael Jordan won 6 NBA championships. His team, not Michael Jordan. But he was a big part. Well, let me tell you what I remember Michael Jordan in a 45-minute workout. If you've ever been to Carolina, there's a gym called Woolham Gym. No air conditioning, 100 degrees. And he said, Coach Greathouse, you and Coach Ratto and the other Coach Burrows that was with me. He said, if the ball comes over to where you guys are, don't touch it. It's my fault for missing. And he went through, his veins were popping out of his neck. And I thought, everyone said, boy, the good Lord blessed him. And he did, but I also saw how he did it. It was hard work. If you put hard work into anything, you've got one tremendous chance of it working for you. Okay? And he's a winner. You know what a winner is? Winner is a person that does things that losers don't like to do. If you're playing in sports and your coach says, you need to shoot 200 shots a day, shoot 300, 400, 500. If you're playing an instrument, if you're learning to play the piano, I mean, think about this. Do you know what a concert pianist is? That's somebody who really plays at a high level. Do you think they practice? Right, they wouldn't be a concert pianist, would they? You have to work. If you really want to do something, you have to work at it. Hard work is really, really important. And see, it takes hard work. It takes people working with you, coaches, these teachers. Let me tell you what's obvious to me. These teachers have figured something out. They know when it comes to kids, they know that sometimes you can fool a fool and you can con a con, but you can't kid a kid. They know. They know. You all know. You know who cares and who doesn't. It's the key to coaching, teaching. I've worked with a lot of teachers. I spoke all over the place. And I mean literally all over. And I've worked with companies on team building and all that. It comes down to working hard and doing your part to be successful. You know, one thing too has become evident to me. Don't let what you cannot do get in the way of what you can do. Now think about that. Don't let what you can't do get in the way of what you can do. You want to play basketball. Well, you may not be able to dunk it. But if you can't dunk it, you better handle the ball well. You can do that. So again, have that competitive fire that if you're going to do something, you do it to the best of your ability. And everything has to go through your heart. Everything. Work hard. So, I know I've got to wrap this up because you didn't come here to hear me. But I will tell you this. One of my favorite authors, and the other day, remember, I told you I was going to give you a lecture on counter-attitudinal ethos in a derivative sense. I was messing with you. Okay? Which is a theory by Benhouse Miller, 1973. But anyway, I won't go into that, and I won't talk about Wordsworth, Chaucer, Lord Byron, Francis Bacon. No, I'm not going to do any of that. But what I will do is tell you this. One of my favorite authors is someone by the name of Grantland Rice. And Grantland Rice said, remember this your lifetime through, for tomorrow there will be more to do. For failure waits for those who stay, with some success made yesterday. One more time. Grantland Rice said, remember this your lifetime through, for tomorrow there will be more to do. For failure waits for those who stay, with some success made yesterday. One, 2, 3, 2, 1. Last time. You ready? Should I look? Hey, listen, I want them to hear you at Rudolph Gordon, at Bell's Crossing. I'm still competitive. I want them to hear you. Are you ready? Here we go. Ooh, great. Oh, love it. Here we go. From the bottom of my heart, I wish you all the great things that's going to come your way. I hope you embrace it. You're going to be fantastic. I look into your eyes. I know you can do it. You can do this. You can do it. Stay away from all that drama that you can. Stay focused and have fun. I know you're going to have a great summer. Thank you for letting me speak to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Greathouse. Mr. Greathouse is completing his second administrative substitute time with us here at Oakview. He has been one of our assistant principals here at the school for the past couple months, and he was with us about 5 years ago, doing the very same thing and filling in for an assistant principal who was out on short-term leave. And we're just grateful for your service, Jack. Thank you for your comments, and I agree with everything you said about our students, and they are amazing. So thank you for sharing. All right, students, so let's begin now with awards. Let me cover a few rules for this morning's awards day ceremony. Now, students, you already know these rules, and you're actually showing them to me right now. But I want to talk to all the family members here and all of our guests because they don't know what our assembly rules are. As we assemble together today, remember, students, one of our rules is to always sit down flat so that the people behind you can see. So that also applies for all the folks here. Make sure that you are kind of seated and so the people behind you can see. That's our first rule. Second rule, when the speaker is speaking, so we will be up here calling out names one after the other. While the speaker is speaking, please do not applaud. We want to wait until we get to the very last name, and then we will applaud for the entire group as a whole. And so what you will hear our speakers do is when they call out the first name, they're immediately going to go on to the next name. So you don't want to clap in the middle of that. You want to stay silent until they get to the very end. And then something a little bit different for today's assembly. Students, we call out some of the awards. There'll be some smaller groups, and students, when you're in the small group, we'll tell you where to stand, but there's a line of black tile right up here on the floor. You're going to come and put your feet on that black tile. You're going to hold your certificate right here in front of you so that we can see it. Make sure it's not upside down. And you'll hold that up. We'll call the whole group, you'll stand there, and then parents and family members, that will be your opportunity to take a picture of that group, and then students, you will go back and sit down. Some of our groups will be larger, and we will let you know that, and you will come up to the stage, and I'll help assemble you on the risers. Those are our assembly rules for this morning, and at this time, I'll turn it over to Ms. Robinson to work you our first award.
Good morning. We are going to start off with some of our related arts recognitions and some student council and leadership positions that have been held throughout the year. So these are all the non-academic awards, but they are a reflection of the hard work and efforts you guys have put in this year. So we're going to start with the Distinguished Artist Award, and the first one is Anthony Angoni. Lillian Barnhart. Adia Bethina. Christopher Briones, Miles Cohen, Chloe Coulter, Jesus Jacobo, Koshpi Kotecha, Valeria Sterling, Max Warner, Wyatt Wilson, and Kyra Workman. Let's celebrate the students. Is going to be our Outstanding Musician Award, and our music teachers clarified this award by saying it is an outstanding musician. The Outstanding Musician Award is for students who always challenge themselves and go above and beyond our classroom expectations. These students not only have musical abilities, but they try their best in class, always participate in all activities, and have a great attitude. Our first student is Brandon Adams. Jameer Beard, Adeline Bruder, Evelyn Bowie, Kathleen Hunt, Leah Macheski, Olivia Schultz, Violet Sutton, Noah Vaughn, and Kai Jurgen.
The next set of awards comes from our PE coaches. Coach Miller and Coach Scruggs created a PE survey that the students filled out anonymously. This survey asked the students who in their class demonstrated good sportsmanship, a positive attitude, a willingness to try new things and work with anyone, a respect for others, a student who is fair and shows kindness and support during competitive play in the gym. The coaches asked the students to name one girl and one boy that they believe fit these qualities the most. Our PE coaches want you to know that there were so many nominations. Many of you sitting here got votes from your classmates. Many of you could receive this award, but these students are the ones who received the most votes. On the survey, there was a comment section. The students could write why they voted for this person. Coach Miller and Coach Scruggs wanted me to share some of the comments written about these winners. He is easy to work with. They are always willing to be someone's partner who doesn't have one. He works hard and has a positive attitude. I chose this person because every time he loses, he says, "Good game," and doesn't bitch a bit. I chose them because they never get mad or braggy. I chose this person because he always keeps the game fun and fair. I chose this girl because she is always willing to play and do stuff with sports, even if she isn't good at it. He always sets his mind to something and always supports people who are having a hard time. The girl I chose is just a good sport. If you can't do something, she will jump up to help you. And if you mess up something, it's not a big deal to her. I chose this person because she has good sportsmanship when she wins or loses. She has very good teamwork and doesn't try to boss everyone around. She is inclusive when someone is alone and needs a team. She is hardworking and doesn't just let her team do all the work. The list could go on, but these are the sweet comments that you all took the time to think about and write down for these sportsmanship winners. And Coach Miller and Coach Scruggs appreciate these thoughtful remarks. Along with your certificate, the coaches have included a gift for our 5th grade winners. They hope you all continue to show good sportsmanship and respect in your future middle school classes. They wish you the best and will miss you. Now, here are the winners for the Sportsmanship Award in 5th grade. Leah Abella, Emma Flynn Burgess, Ethan Clow, Will Gettig,
Hold your applause.
Micah Katubu, Whitney Mitchell, Elizabeth Resendez Cervantes, Jack Pate, Ella Kate Simmerl, Jack Simmerl, and Aiden Watley. The next award comes from Mrs. Hollingsworth in the STEM lab. This award is called the Great Thinker Award. Isabella Ashley, James Ashley, Simon Bates, Adi DeVorey, Addison Franklin, Henry Gibson, Jenna Gregory, Nolan Keese, Samantha Roth, and Aubrey Turner.
This next group of students will need to use the stage, please. We are going to recognize our chorus participants for the year. Jamil Allen, Adia Bathina, Emma Borchardt, Micah Bridges, Adeline Bruder, Evelyn Bowie, Ashley Ciafarano, Paige Cofer, Chloe Coulter, Mila DeMerkel, Blue Early, Emmy Gale, Michaela Jackson, Fiona Miller, Preston Rast, Olivia Schultz, Annabelle Steffens, and Stella Vickers. Students who participated in the Spring Sing event, so we would like to recognize them. We're going to come up front. This is Emma Borchardt, Evelyn Bowie, Emmy Gale, and Fiona Miller. Recognized students is the Ukulele Club, and again we'll be up in the front. Lily Barnhart, Jackson Casella, Ashley Ciafarano, Nico Coulter, Sam DeLauro, Ansley Dieter, Caroline Reagan, Micah Stovall, and Wyatt Wilson.
Okay, our next award is for our students who participated in Battle of the Books Club. Our Battle of the Books kids had to read 10 novels chosen by the Greenville County Media Specialist off of the South Carolina Children's Book Award list. Then they had the grueling competition here at school in front of their peers. And we went on to the regional competition as well, and they represented us very well. So we'd like to recognize them now. Adia Bethina, Malachi Brock, Ansley Dieter, Will Geddick, Jack Pate, Kashvi Koteka, Preston Raby, and Clara Romano.
Program. These students arrived early each morning 4 days a week to work alongside a first or second grade student who needed some additional help and support in academics. Little did they know, they were also providing encouragement and instilling confidence in our young learners. These fifth graders have shown a tremendous amount of responsibility and character as they arrive each day with a smile on their face, a positive attitude, and a willingness to help our younger children succeed. Please come up as I call your name. Ansley Detter,
Addison Franklin, Nolan Keys, Kason Kirkland, Kashfi Kotecha, McKinley Lubert, Leah Machevsky, Avery Parks, Claire Romano, Elizabeth Resendez, A.B. Sloan. Let's give them a round of applause. Okay, the next award is going to be given to the students who led our Owl News Network show. These students arrived early each morning to create and organize our news broadcast and research hooty clues that inform and engage our students. Whether behind the scenes or in front of the camera, these fifth graders put in a tremendous amount of work to get us started on a positive note each day. Please come up as I call your names. Christopher Briones, Emma Flynn Burgess, Ronik Dadanya, Blakely Detter, Melis Imanolu, Anna Claire Faulkner, Grayson Gerald, Ariana McGreer, Whitney Mitchell, Caroline Reagan, Hunter Simpson, Aiden Watley. Let's give them a round of applause. To recognize our safety patrols, and these students are those students that we've seen every day. They make this daily and year-long commitment and show great responsibility and respect. When I call your name, come up to the risers. Leah Abella, Maduria Adamba, Jamil Allen, Isabella Ashley, Lily Barnhart, Emma Flynn Burgess, Jackson Casella, Ashley Cianfrano, Jack Clayton, Miles Cohen, Jane Collins, Chloe Coulter, Anna Claire Faulkner, Madalena Florentano, Jane French, Henry Gibson, Jack Geddick, Will Geddick, Jenna Gregory, Daniel Harding, Ben Hedlund, Lyric Mays Browning, Ari McGreer, Anna McNichols, Fiona Miller, Joy Minahan, Jack Hay, Preston Raby, Olivia Schultz, Ella Kate Simrell, Jack Simrell, Caitlin Sporer, Annabelle Stephen, Emmy Tench, Alexa Treader, Zacchaeus Yergin, Stephanie Yoshimura, and Honesty Zeman.
Let's hear it for Nathan Shaw.
Okay. All right, next we're going to recognize some school helpers. These students helped us daily and weekly. It could be anything from making deliveries or helping with a student that just needed a little extra help. So we want to recognize, and just come to the front, Fisher Atkins, Blue Early, and Samantha Raw. Okay, next we're going to recognize students in our Best Buddies program. This was a new program that we started this year, and it's where we have fifth graders partner with students in our special education program. The one word to sum that up, this program this year is sweet. Sweet and kind. Amazing things happened, relationships blossomed, and we are so excited to do this again next year. But thank you for being our pilot program. Maduria Adafa. And let's come to the stage. Fisher Atkins, Emma Flynn Burgess, Ashley Sanfrano, Chloe Coulter, Ansley Detter, Blakely Detter, Addison Franklin, Grayson Gerald, Henry Gibson, Jenna Gregory, Stephen Hazelhurst, Fiona Miller, Whitney Mitchell, Leah Macheski, Caroline Reagan, Olivia Schultz, Ella Kate Simrell, Jack Simrell, Annabelle Stephen, Emmy Tinch, and Wyatt Wilson. Let's give them a special round of applause. to go ahead and announce the fifth grade student council representatives from this year. I'm going to start with my own class. Mr. Chris Briones. From Miss Olivia's class, Mr. Will Geddick. From Miss Bramer's class, from Miss Bramer's class, yes, Jack Simrel. From Miss Hopeful's class, Jack Pate. And from Mr. Hilker's class, A.B. Sloan.
I am so honored to announce this next award. This next award is called the Tree Topper Award, and it's very special to me because it is about citizenship. Every quarter, a fifth grade teacher chooses one student from their class that is the most outstanding citizen. And every quarter when we talk in my class, we just talk about what that means and how special that is. So there will be 4 students from each fifth grade teacher's class that's receiving this award. And I just want to say to all the parents and to the students how special and how proud I am of you for receiving this award today. And you will keep your toots when you come up. You'll come up on the stage, okay? Anthony Angoni, Izzy Armstrong, Isabella Ashley, James Ashley, Chris Briones, Miles Cohen, Adi DeVory, Melis Emanolu, Henry Gibson, Jenna Gregory, Fiona Miller, Iker Nunez Portito, Avery Parks, Samantha Ross, Ella Kate Simrel, Noah Vaughn, Stella Vickers, Reckon Weber, and Aiden Watley. Congratulations.
I'm going to go ahead and present our next award. This is the Tree Climber Award. This is for perseverance and improvement in academic behavior and or social and emotional growth as a student at Oakview during the 23-24 school year. When you get your awards, please come on the stage. Samantha Alford, Jamil Allen, Michael Allen, Isabella Ashley, Fisher Atkins, Simon Bates, Jameer Beard, Elena Blair, Larissa Borges, Micah Bridges, Malachi Brock, Creighton, Ethan Clow, Knowledge Hoaxner Dearden, Chloe Coulter, Rashawn Crawford, Rylan Prin, Sam Delara, Mila DeMerkel, Abigail Early, Maddie Florenzano, Joel Fuchsia, Grayson Gerald, Drew Gleason, Jenna Gregory, Daniel Hardy, Joels Harrison, Stephen Hazelhurst, Wyatt Healy, Daniel Hinton, Annabelle Honeycutt, Kathleen Hunt, Michaela Jackson, Nolan Keese, William Key, Micah Katubu, Samaya Lil Albany, McKinley Luber, Anderson Martin, Lyric Mays Browning, Ariane McGreer, Sam Middleton, Latana Onyabuka, Akira Pendergrass, Preston Rask, Sophia Reed, Hayden Ross, Samantha Roth, Quinn Schultbein, Valeria Sterling, Violet Sutton, Giovanna Thompson, Bazik, Aubrey Turner, Emma Vershinen, Brecken Weber, Hayden Watley, Anthony Jurgen, Kai Jurgen, and Honesty Zimmerman.
I work with a lot of short people. All right, I have the honor of giving the AV honor roll. So these students have all 4 quarters. They've received earned A's and B's. All right, Madu Attica, Jameel Allen, Anthony Angoni, Izzy Armstrong, Kingston Armstrong, Micah Bridges, Chris Briones, Malachi Brock, Evelyn Bowie, Jack Clayton, Ethan Clough, Jane Collins, Braden Conrad, Chloe Coulter, Nico Coulter, Rylan Cribb, Ansley Dieter, Audie DeBory, Maddie Florenzano, Grayson Gerald, Jenna Gregory, Grady Handel, Daniel Harding, Stephen Hazelhurst, Finn Headland, Annabelle Honeycutt, Kathleen Hunt, Anna Hike, Nolan Keys, William Key, Micah Katubu, Whitney Mitchell, Claire Moore, Iker Nunez Partido, Preston Rady, Elizabeth Resendez Cervantes, Caitlin Sporer, Valeria Sterling, Annabelle Stephen, Lexi Treader, Emma Verschinen, Stella Vickers, Wesley Warner, Aiden Watley, Cairo Workman, Anthony Gurgen, Stephanie Yoshimura, and Honesty Zeman.
Alright, I have the honor of announcing all A's for the school year. Leah Avella, Lily Barnhart,
Adia Maringa Batina. Emma Borchard. Emma Flynn Burgess. Jackson Castella. Ashley Sanferano. Paige Cofer. Miles Cohen. Ronik Dadanya. Sam Delaro. Blake B. Dieter. Melis Imanobu. Anna Claire Faulkner. Addison Franklin. Jane French. Jack Geddes. Will Geddes. Henry Gibson. Drew Gleason. Kason Kirkland. Kashfi Kotecha. Eduardo Miguel Hayes de Fonseca. Anna Nicholas. Fiona Miller. Joy Minahan. Leah Machewski. Avery Parks. Jack Tate. Caroline Reagan. Claire Romana. Pierce Selner. Olivia Schultz. Hunter Simpson. Ella Kate Simrel. Jack Simrel. Amy Sloan. Micah Stovall. Amy Tench. Noah Vaughn. Max Warner. And Wyatt Wilson.
Okay, fifth graders. Let's hear it one more time for these amazing fifth grade students. Fifth graders, a moment ago, Mr. Greathouse talked to you about work ethic. He talked about working hard. Even during a 1-hour assembly, it takes hard work to pay attention, to control ourselves. I mean, that's work. He also talked about a couple days ago, I think it was last Thursday, we had our annual senior walk here at Oakview. And fifth graders, you remember you lined yourself up in the hallway and we watched 81 former Oakview Owls put on their high school cap and gown, and they were seniors, and they were about to graduate, and they walked the halls of Oakview one more time. One day that's going to be you. In that class, in that group of 81 students, this year alone, 5 of the top 10 J. Elman graduating class, guess where they went to elementary school? Oakview. 5 of the top 10 came from Oakview. Students, put your certificates down for a minute, because I want you to really listen to what I'm about to say. A number of years ago, we invited, as I mentioned earlier, we invited a former Oakview student to be our 5th grade awards day speaker. She went to Malden High School, and she was a graduating senior at that time. Malden High School has over 2,200 students, one of the largest high schools in Regal County. And as a former Oakview student, here's what she stood and said to the 5th grade class that year. She said to them, I am in the top 10 of my graduating senior class at Malden High School. As a matter of fact, I'm number 6 in that graduating class. And then she said this, when I was at Oakview, I was not in the challenge program. And here's what she wanted them to hear. Just like what Mr. Grayhouse said, don't let the things that maybe you can't do or you haven't accomplished define what you're going to do in the future. Here's what she said to those 5th graders. She said, the reason I am number 6 in my graduating class is because I worked hard. You can accomplish great things if you work hard. Well, you have worked hard this year. You have grown tremendously this year. And we are excited to celebrate you today. Also in the room, we do have some other folks that we do want to recognize. So students, leave your certificates on the floor, and let's put our hands together. Let's thank all of our family, parents, grandparents. Let's thank them today. And there's another group of folks that we do need to recognize. And I want to say this. I had a former superintendent in Regal County Schools years ago, Dr. Rudolph Gordon, and he said this. He said, one of the most important things that a school principal can do is to hire a great teacher. Well, on some of the best days of my principalship here at Oakview, I hired these 5th grade teachers. I'm going to ask them to stand, and let's hear it for the 5th grade teacher. Well, it has been a great year, and 5th grade, we are not finished yet. We look forward to seeing as many of you who are able to come today to our annual 5th grade car parade. That will begin at 2 o'clock at the main entrance driveway. Just line up. If you happen to be the first car today, if you will stop right as you get around the oak tree and just kind of stop right there, that'll be where the line begins, and then everybody else can line up just behind them. We look forward to celebrating your students one more time. Now, because they are great teachers, in addition to teaching and all those things that we've already heard today, one of the most important things they do as teachers is to keep your children safe. And their last opportunity to do that is right now. So parents, here's what I'm going to ask you to help us with. Do not take your child and leave this room. Okay? Don't just take them and leave. Now, you are welcome to sign them out if you like. However, each of these classroom teachers has a clipboard, and you have to go to them and sign out your child. Please don't go to the front office, because Casey might quit if all of you showed up. Okay? You will sign out your student if you're going to do that. You do not have to. We have school until 11:45. You're welcome to leave them, but just please do not take them unless you sign out with our teachers. And secondly, parents, that sticker that you have on only allows you to be in this room. You may not go down the hallways. You may not go back in these hallways. You have to remain in this room. Again, thank you all for coming to our 5th grade awards day. We are now adjourned.